MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Trent Thornton, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
The third baseman, number 1.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Swing and a line drive in there, a base hit. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten 2 hits on the first 3 pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
Therefore it is Guerrero, and that's the first out. So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Salvador Perez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Perez carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 0-2. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Right now he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games, and he fouls this one off. Right side and right into the shift. Shaw fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before the Royals strike for 3 on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Royals. Here's Joe Panik. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Jays, the second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Joe Panik.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 2nd home run early in the year, and the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this is on the ground for Merrifield at second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit hard to short. Throw gets him 2 down. At the plate, Bo Bichette. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 2 for 3. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Standing in, Maikel Franco, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Maikel Franco.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Fisher. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
The 0-2 once more. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
Here's the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Nicky Lopez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat,
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Royals out in front, 4-2. Stepping up to the plate, Rendell Gritchick. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And that's through for a hit. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They trail it here 4-2. In is Jorge Soler. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Shaw has room in foul territory. 1 out.
The catcher, number 13.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Salvador Perez.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fast.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. KC down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The pitch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now back.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now the pitch. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Guerrero doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side. But that's the book on him at this point in his career. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Here's a fly ball well hit. Phillips looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Teoscar Hernandez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jays get one back on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-3 ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The designated hitter.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Popped him up. Gurriel is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 4.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And Gordon swings and pulls his pitch down the line in right, but it's back up into the crowd. Foul. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Hernandez. He can't get there as it falls in. And he'll pull into second with one away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Gurriel ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. Guerrero in foul ground, and this will land foul. Comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On the season, Mondesi is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals leave one, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Bo Bichette. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Heading after it is Phillips. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. To the left side, but it's well foul. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Merrifield over to his right. 2 down. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Fouled away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. So they're going back to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Travis Shaw has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Up next is Danny Jansen. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4, and we are tied 4-4. Now ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Nicky Lopez. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he popped him up. Guerrero in foul ground. And this will land foul. Fouled off. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
The batter, number 50, second baseman,
With Merrifield next to bat. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
the right fielder, number 12.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Soler. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there, 0-1. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Maikel Franco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Here comes another 0-2. Popped him up. Guerrero is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Last half of the 5th coming up. KC leads this one 8-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First offering on its way. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and it's now an 8-7 ball game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Jesse Hahn, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez right to him. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. In to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hahn's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Line hard. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 8 and the Blue Jays 7. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in and looking for more, Nicky Lopez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. No balls and a strike to count. And now for the 2nd batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The batter, number 50.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Line drive to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with. And by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Rendell Grichuk is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he fouls this one off. Brandon Drury is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo homer for Brandon Drury. First home run of the campaign for him, as that makes this an 8-all ball game.
The first baseman, number 6.
Ryan Dull will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 38. Ryan Dull.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now to the plate, Danny Jansen. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. One there. On to first to complete the double play. Derek Fisher the next to bat. No hits to this point. On has his target. First pitch on its way. 8 runs, 11 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And it's quickly 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gordon on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. All even now at 8 apiece. Ryan Dull stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing right field, number 3, Brandon Moore. Now at first base, number 38.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Fouled away.
The right fielder, number 12.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Drury's going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Jordan Romano is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Jordan Romano.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Fouled off. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 9-8 contest.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Ryan O'Hearn stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Popped him up. Gurriel is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Michael Franco will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Perez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now that's popped up. Romano is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Royals lead it 9-8. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here it comes. Drilled to the left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Lourdes Gurriel will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And that's the 2nd out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Brett Phillips will bat next. He'll start us off in the 8th. And he fouls this one off. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now in the box, Nicky Lopez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now, Whit Merrifield. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Royals leave 1. They lead it 9-8. Ian Kennedy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fly ball heading for the alley. Soler's after it. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The right fielder, number 3,
Brandon Drury will bat next. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base.
The batter, the first baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Dull. Grounded to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jorge Soler. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Drury's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Ryan O'Hearn. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Fisher. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Soler isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, Alex Gordon. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Romano will put this one away, and the side is retired. The Royals do strike. Scott Barlow comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 58. Scott.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shot towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. Stepping in for the Jays, Derek Fisher. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Matt Shoemaker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Matt Shoemaker has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And there to take it in is Gordon for route number 2. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the ninth. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happen.
Chase Anderson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 22, Chase Anderson.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Royals jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jesse Hahn gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Trent Thornton struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Scott Barlow closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City